Alrighty guys, so here we are, the junction, Highway 37 here, Whitehorse West, Watson Lake East, Alaska Highway, and then that's the 37 there. And this is Junction 37 services, right? Gas station, but their machine's down right now, so you gotta have cash, basically. So just a short drive from the community of Watson Lake. Watson Lake was established as an airstrip on the mail delivery route to Whitehorse and became part of the Northwest Staging Route during World War II. Watson Lake is the first community north of the 60th parallel on the Alaska Highway. The town is a key transportation, communication, and distribution center for mining, logging, and wilderness activities in southeastern Yukon, northern British Columbia, and a portion of the Northwest Territories. So here we are, guys. We just did this. We just weaved all through the Cassiar Mountains here. And we started in Atlan Road here this morning. In the 1800s, a number of gold strikes along the west coast drew hungry gold prospectors ever further north. Alexander Buck Joquette, a former Hudson's Bay trader, discovered gold on Telegraph Creek in 1861. The strike was close to the small fur trading post called Fort Stikine near present-day Wrangell, Alaska. Prospectors spread out for the fur trading post, searching for richer ground. In 1872, Henry Thibert and Harry McCulloch landed on Fort Wrangell with a poke of gold mined from the creek near Dease Lake of the Cassiar district. The Stikine River, only a few miles from Dease Lake, was already an active transportation route from the coast. Prospectors rushed into the region, and by 1875 there were 800 prospectors searching the creeks. In 1876, prospectors searching for gold at the headwaters of McDame Creek, 80 kilometers south of the Yukon border, found rich ground and encouraged more prospecting. By the following year, seasonal population was around 1,200 men. Most of the gold seekers spent the winter at Fort Wrangell, frequenting the saloons, telling stories of their travels into the interior of the country. During the summers, steamboats worked their way up the Stikine River to supply miners, First Nations guides, and then transported the guides of individual prospectors further upriver. Over 3,000 people eventually passed through Wrangell on the way to the Cassiar goldfields. By the 1800s, the Cassiar rush was over, and few remained to mine the wilderness creeks. But during the Klondike Gold Rush of 1898, Victoria and Vancouver outfitters recommended the old Stikine Trail as a viable all-Canadian route to Dawson City. Over 10,000 travelers discovered that there was no actual trail from the end of navigation at Glenora, and from there on the route was long and hard. Right in here, Glenora, Telegraph Creek, Dease Lake, McDame. This is where we're headed, guys. So guys, at the junction, Highway 37 here, we're gonna go into the Cassiar gold fields, McDame Creek, Stikine Gold Rush, Cassiar Gold Rush, Thibert Creek, Dease Creek, Defoe Creek. We got them all coming, guys. It's going to be a good show. Here we are, Cassiar Highway, Highway 37 at the junction. Hey guys, Sasquatch here. We're just about to get to Tesla here. We're gonna stop, have some breakfast, get some breakfast. It's been a couple hours now. We left Atlan early in the morning there. We've just been on the Alaska Highway. We stopped at Johnson's Crossing. We're just going across the bridge now. See, they're building a new one. Nelson studs all out and everything on deck there. Built their false work out. Pretty good. Getting some bread work there. Important. Have a bridge in a place like this. Especially across Teslin Lake. The Teslin Lake Bridge is cool. So we're just about to come back into the Yukon. We've been driving through BC this last little chunk. We were in Teslin, we had breakfast, we went down, we've been in BC, we're on the Alaska Highway, we're coming back up, we're gonna pass Swift River and Rancheria, and then just before Watson Lake, there's the junction, the 37, we're taking that down to Dease Lake. So we just entered the Yukon, Swift River here, Alaska Highway work camp. Highway construction camp, kind of not really much in Swift River, guys, at all. Really, you can see there's a maintenance compound, but that's really it. Alrighty guys, so here we are, just outside Watson Lake there. We're coming up to the junction soon for the 37, so we'll be leaving the Yukon quite soon here, guys. We're good too. We won't be coming back again on this trip. We're done. Nugget City, Junction. Great place to stop for a burger if you ever want a burger and you're coming up here, Nugget City. Make sure check that out. It's a great place to have a burger. We're seeing signs for BC towns. Route 37 open, south. Watson Lake 22. Dawson Creek 1000. Alright guys, that's the Alaska Highway. Say goodbye to it for now. Say hello to Highway 37, Cassiar Highway. Junction 37. Stewart Cassiar Highway. South to Alaska, Bear Glacier, Stewart, and Hyder. So we're starting our show on the Cassiar now. Cassiar Goldfield, Stikine Gold Rush, Stikine Country, Stewart, Hyder. The show's not even over, guys. We may be leaving the Yukon, but it's Sasquatch Prospector, guys. I got stuff all the way back. Make sure you stay tuned, because the next part is starting now. Here we are, guys, on the road, Cassiar. Stewart Cassiar Highway, Highway 37. Welcome to the Cassiar Highway, Highway 37, coastal route, the resource route for the asbestos mine. Yeah, isn't that crazy to think about nowadays, eh? They built this highway to transport asbestos away from Cassiar up to Watson Lake there, and then on to White Pass, Yukon. White Pass, Yukon Railway hauled asbestos for a long time, and then they closed the Cassiar mine because, you know, they realized asbestos was killing everybody, and they stopped doing it. This particular chunk that we've been driving through now, this is what caused problems for me last time. I came up here last year. We drove the Salmon Glacier. Make sure you check that video out. Smithers, Haguelit Canyon. We took the ferry up. Took the ferry all the way up to Rupert there. Went on the Lava Highway, stayed in Stewart. We were going to come up to the Yukon, guys. We were going to do a Yukon trip. But there was a forest fire. And it happened in this section right here. This is where they had the forest fires. So then the road's on fire, and so you cancel your plans, right? And there's only one way to go here. One way. So that was it. So then we basically turned around. We didn't go. And we had to go all the way back. This is what was causing us problems. You can see all around me here. Burnt trees. And yeah, it was bad, guys. So we're getting her down now, though, which is good. It's Highway 37. Cassiar Goldfields. Or Cassiar Gold Rush, Stikine Gold Rush. Cassiar Ghost Town, asbestos mining, Jade City, it's all coming. So guys, we're just at Boya Lake here, just walking along the trail. The color of the water here, so nice. This is one of those things, guys, when you're on the Stewart Cassiar, you gotta stop and do Boya. Even if you don't stay, just look at that color of water, guys. Just absolutely gorgeous. This place in the summertime is quite busy too. Let's walk out on that dock, show you how clear the water is. We're about 2 hours from Dease Lake. We're gonna start heading into the gold fields now. The colors, it's so clean too. It's a beautiful lake though, guys. But that's Boya. It's fall now. So yeah, guys, Boya Lake, absolutely beautiful lake, gorgeous. Our first stop after this is going to be McDame Post. McDame Creek, the big one. Henry McDame, right? Either or. That was his creek. He prospected that creek, and massive nuggets, guys. Super coarse gold found on that creek. So that's going to be interesting to go see McDame. And then we got Dease Creek and Thibert Creek will be coming up as well. We got Henry Thibert, who was the discoverer of Thibert Creek, obviously, and then Defoe Creek as well. Really, really interesting area, guys. The Cassiar region. Asbestos mining as well. The old ghost town of Cassiar there, as well as jade mining. Jade City. We're gonna stop. I got my my Jade City sweatshirt on from last time I was in the area, and it's a fun little stop. See a little bit of jade mining, all that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed Boya Lake.
Prospecting and searching way upstream. You know, paying for gold now, mama, is harder than it seems. But I'm the pile driving man. Lord, try and stop me if you can. Catch me way back over yonder, boys. Nobody stops the pile driving man.
Oh, there's carnage here, man. There's carnage. This is all from the forest fires. This is all burnt. It's all got charred. Like the road was on fire, guys. Like literally, like we all had to turn around. Nobody could go anywhere. Look at it. It's all charred. The whole landscape, it looks totally different from last time. When I was here last time, it's unrecognizable, guys. Look at it. Just burnt to a crisp. The whole forest there.
Alrighty, guys, so here we are, McDame Creek. We're not physically on the creek, but the creek's like right down there, basically. There's a dirt road that you can access to get to claims and stuff, but I don't have a claim on McDame, so I'm not going down there and wandering around because it's all heavily staked and it's an active mining area, right? So that's not okay to do that. So Cassiar Gold Rush. The prospect of quick riches lured hundreds of placer miners to Cassiar, where gold was discovered first at Dease Creek in 1872. That was Billy Moore there, guys, the Flying Dutchman. Skagway, Billy Moore, or William Moore, the Flying Dutchman and his stern-wheeler empire. He heard about the rush. He heard about Thibert's rush. And Thibert was telling him about the thing, and then he caught on. Rich claims were later found at Thibert Creek and here at McDame Creek. From this creek in 1877, a 72-ounce solid gold nugget was recovered, the largest recorded to date in British Columbia. By 1878, much of the gold had been removed and the fortune seekers moved on, guys. It's the same as every other rush that's ever happened. It lasted until it didn't, and then it was over, and that was it. So, but McDame Creek, guys, big gold creek. It's one of the big three. We got Thibert coming up next, and McDame. And there's Porter Landing, Laketon. These are all support towns, right, for the gold rush. So, Cassiar, we are at McDame Creek. Here it is, guys, McDame. Jade City, Cassiar Mountain Jade Store, Claudia Bunce, Herschel, Claudia and Robin here. Little shovel bucket there. The Jade City Motel, all kinds of old equipment here. Little carts, saws, it's a boat here. Pieces of jade they've cut with the wire saws. right? They use wire saws when they're cutting jade. Nice specimens, man. Heavy hauling this stuff out, though. All the old equipment, little carts and mining stuff. That piece of jade there. Guys, this is what they're doing here. They mine jade, lenses. It comes in lenses, and then they got to cut it out. You can't blast, though, because you fracture it. And the last thing you want to do is fracture a bunch of nice jade. They don't do that. They do sophisticated wire saw cutting, moving it with the loaders and stuff in the buckets. Chainsaw show here, compressors. Princess jade mines. All these pieces of jade here. Jade City, though. Cassiar Mountain Jade Store, custom cuts, and then they saw cut, right? They got the wire saw, and then the circular saw blade cutting. So, but it's just in the Cassiar Mountains, and then they got, obviously, they got a whole bunch of jade claims and stuff. Everything applies, right? Mining laws. Cassiar Mountain Jade Store, Cassiar Highway, Jade Fever, right? Jade City. This is where the show is, guys. This is where it happens, right? They shoot the show here. So, you can see the doghouse. Nice pieces of jade here. All the old equipment too. They got a store inside so you can buy pieces of jade and shirts and DVDs for the TV show. But you guys should check the TV show out if you haven't seen it, because it's pretty cool. They do some pretty cool stuff on it, and there's quite a few characters there that are doing it right, as you would assume. But yeah, guys, Cassiar Mountain Jade Store, Jade City. The Bunces, this is their show here.
Okay, so here we are, Thibert Creek. We're driving alongside it again. We're gonna come out into Dease Lake here. And then Defoe is across the lake there, so I'm gonna try and stop soon. Get out, show everybody on the right side of the dash there, Thibert Creek. Henry Thibert, Angus McCullough. And McCullough and Thibert went back to Vancouver to stake their claims, and they believe that's how Billy Moore found out about it. There's Dease Lake, guys. Porter Landing. Came into Dease Lake limits here, town limits. Dease Lake, so we're just about into Dease Lake. It's been a good drive. It's been a long day. It's our longest day today, Outland to Dease Lake, man. That's 7.5 hours. It's a long drive. Just a little under 700 kilometers. I think it's 693 kilometers. Dease Lake is the junction for Telegraph Creek. So I'm going to sign off for the day here, Sasquatch. So I hope you enjoyed our little gold creeks of the Cassiar excursion here. Looking at all the different gold creeks with McDame, Thibert, Defoe, Dease, right? All the gentlemen that had a hand in doing it. This kind of stuff interests you, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified. And Sasquatch Prospector out.
Stops the pile driving man.